All right, so in this video, we are going to do a super fast and simple tutorial on how to easily repost your Instagram Reels over to TikTok. And we're going to show you how to do this in two different ways. So first, if you are, saving them and wanting to post them from your Reels drafts, which is the recommended way because you have a lot more flexibility with that. But I'm also going to show you how to repost a Reel from an already posted Reel. So if you have a Reel you've already posted, you forgot to save it, to be able to upload to TikTok, I got you covered. We're gonna go over that as well. All right, so I have my Reels drafts pulled up right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up a Reel draft that I was working on that I don't have any text on yet. And so when it comes to sharing wanting to share a Reel that you wanna post on TikTok, my number one tip right here is to make sure you save it to your camera roll before you add any text to your Reel. And so when you're in the editing part of your Instagram Reel, that means it looks something like this, where you don't have any text already on the Reel, like you haven't tapped and added text or anything. If you have though, you can simply tap on your screen and drag it to the bottom and delete the text in order to do this, and then go back and add text again. That's usually what I do if I forget to do this, because it just makes my life so much easier when I'm trying to repurpose the Reel on TikTok or something like that. So what you're gonna wanna do when you're on this screen is in the top, in about the center of the screen, you're gonna hit the little downward arrow at the top. And what that's going to do, and then go ahead and hit save without audio. If it's using someone else's audio, it's not gonna save it with the audio, but it's gonna save it to your camera roll just like this without any text or anything like that. And the reason why that's so important is because you really want it to feel as native to each platform as possible. And so that means adding text within Instagram, but also adding the text within TikTok so that it does feel very native to the platform. And the reason too why I don't think it's a big deal to have to save it without your audio is because you really want to try to find the audio natively within TikTok as well. So in the same way that we want to add text natively within each platform, so it feels like we actually created it for that platform, right? You want to make sure you're trying to find the same audio within TikTok as well. And so you can do this by simply searching within TikTok or scrolling TikTok and finding that same trend again. So I'm in TikTok now, and it's really just as simple as hitting upload on TikTok right here, tapping that last video that you just saved, and you can see it doesn't have any text or anything, and this is where you can then continue editing your TikTok. All right, so now we are over back into Instagram Reels. I have an Instagram Reel pulled up that, let's just say that I want to post this to TikTok as well. And so what you can do here, if you already have posted it and you want to go ahead and reshare it to TikTok, but unfortunately you didn't do that first step of saving it to your camera roll before you posted your Reel, which again, I recommend including that in your just Reels creation workflow. Like that's just an automatic part of my workflow now. And the way that I create Reels is always saving it to my camera roll. So I always have a copy. But another option too is if you come to any of your own Reels, you can tap the little three dots in the bottom right hand corner and then tap save to camera roll about halfway down right there. And so when you do that, what it's gonna do is save this Reel to your camera roll. The only downside is that it does add a watermark to the bottom of the Instagram Reel. And so what I normally will do in this scenario, let me go back to my camera roll. And when I have it pulled up in my camera roll here, what I will do in the upper right hand corner is tap edit, and then I will crop right here. And I will go ahead and just crop out the watermark at the very bottom. Usually that bottom part of the Reel doesn't even matter anyway, because and this is something I teach within Reels and like how to create them, you're gonna wanna keep your text and just whatever's important in your Reel in that middle part of your Reel anyway. Like the bottom's probably not gonna matter, no one's gonna see it, right? And so yeah, so that's what I do. I go ahead and just remove that watermark at the bottom. Again, the same process of then going into TikTok, uploading it into TikTok, ideally finding the exact sound natively within TikTok. And one other thing before we hop over to TikTok and I show you how I would edit the text so that it feels native to TikTok. Just make sure when you're editing, I know in iPhone, if you tap the little crop button in the bottom and then in the upper right hand corner, if you tap like all those little squares, like that little grayish icon, you're gonna be able to change it at the bottom to 9/16. And that's just gonna make sure that it's the right dimensions for TikTok and then it doesn't like weirdly crop it when you go to upload it to TikTok. Okay, so now I have that video uploaded into the TikTok editor, and I now will go ahead and hit next right here. And this is where I'm gonna want to cover up that Instagram text. This isn't necessary, you don't have to do this, but again, I truly believe that, you know, if we want our content to perform as best as possible within each platform and we're repurposing, we want it to feel as native to that platform as possible. So that includes text. So let's go ahead. We're going to tap text at the bottom, and I'm just going to type in the exact same thing that I had for that reel. So me every time, sit down. Okay, and then the text option that I usually do, so see the little A with the white box around it? You're gonna tap on that twice, and so it's gonna give your text kind of like a background. We're gonna hit done right here, and then we're just gonna move it so it literally overlaps that Instagram text. You might have to make it a little bigger or change things around so that you cannot see it. But okay, I think that's pretty good. So I'm gonna do about right there. And this is what the process I would do when I am repurposing and I want to cover up the text and make it feel as native in TikTok as possible. Again, going into sounds, you can try to find the native sound within TikTok. I think that's super important as well. And that's pretty much it. If this video was really helpful for you, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because we talk about Instagram Reels a lot on this channel, and I think you'll find a lot of our other videos super, super helpful. And I also want to invite you to watch our free Reels class. It's a 1-hour class on how to grow your reach, followers, and customers with Instagram Reels. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you or that would be super helpful for you, we would absolutely love to have you tune in. The link will be right below this video. You can join us, and I will see you guys in the next video on Tuesday at noon Eastern Standard Time when we upload new videos every single week. Bye guys.